Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to another video, and mind the glare. Okay, my window, I know it's pretty bright back there, but it's just, I never really record during this time of day, and when I do, I try to block it out, but whatever, it is what it is. Alright, it's snowing out, like it has been for the past 2 weeks, really. It's been horrible here, all kinds of snow, and it's not stopping. So I really want it to stop because I hate the winter. I'm ready to I'm ready to move on. My winter ends pretty much after Christmas. I'm just like, okay, what now? You know what I mean? Let's get to baseball at this point, especially after the Super Bowl. I'm like, okay, football's over. That's another decent part of winter. Like, let's get rolling to March and April, and we're almost there. We're halfway through February at this point, and that's kind of what this video is going to be about. Really, first and foremost, it's going to be about the EACs, which were this past weekend. If you didn't know, you must have been living under a rock or something. But I do want to show a little bit of behind-the-scenes footage from the making of that video, and just kind of thank you guys for the turnout that I got at the premieres was insane. But then I also just want to kind of update you on what you can expect over the next few weeks, next few months, I guess. Just kind of see where we're at with that sort of thing. But like I said, first and foremost, the EACs, the award show that I do each year, premiered on Saturday. I did a little live stream, like a red carpet show before that main event, and that got a huge turnout. We went in Fortnite, we made a whole Fortnite map for it. Everyone was in there, we were partying, we were having a good time. I gave away a Fortnite skin, and everybody was loving it. I had a huge turnout for the pre-show, which I didn't think was going to be the case, and then we went straight into the actual award ceremony, and it was awesome. You guys loved it. It was just good to see after the amount of effort that I've put in over the past few months. It's been crazy. I wrote out, I don't know if you knew this, I talked about this in the pre-show, but I didn't actually show it. This is the script that I wrote out, and it's going to be hard to tell because all the pages are sticking together, but it's a 13-page script. Each page is this stinking long, right? I wrote this out, and that's what I was kind of reading off of. So it began with that, and then really I started recording from there. In early January, I got a bunch of equipment. Amazon was having a whole post-Christmas sale, and I had a couple Amazon gift cards from Christmas. I got a green screen, I got some new soft lights, and I got lapel microphone and a nice tripod for my camera, and I set up this nice recording setup that I didn't get it all necessarily for this video, but I figured if any time was the time to get all this stuff, it was kind of on a wish list for me to get, and I figured it was a good time to do it because it was all on sale. I had some gift cards, and the EACs were coming up, and it would really improve the quality of that video, and it did drastically. So here's a little bit of behind the scenes footage from shooting the EACs and designing some of the graphics and overall just the editing process. So here is not the best quality because I'm in a wide angle lens, but if I zoom in and make it good quality, you can't really see much. We'll work with it. We've got my computer over here. I'm exporting some more graphics to use just while I'm working on finishing up, maximizing my time. Anyway, we've got my snacks that I've been munching on, and right here we have the giant tripod. This thing compacts, if you believe it, into a tiny little thing, but it is huge right now. And we've got the camera on top of it that I very rarely use for videos, but when I do, they come out fantastic. So we're shooting at 1080p 60. As you can see, we got the green screen in the frame there, and there's a little bright spot in the top left, but it actually doesn't show up in post, which is fantastic. We move our way around here. How am I gonna do this? Oh lordy, oh boy, oh geez. We've got a little desk with the script and one LED light to light up myself so that I look all nice and pretty, and then we have the second LED light as the backlight here. Don't want to blind you, but that's going onto the green screen so as to get rid of any shadows that I might cast onto it. So here's what I've been looking at. This bright light, this script of only the monologue. I only printed out the first 3 pages. Like I said, for the monologue, for the intro. The rest of it will be probably tomorrow. I'll do a little bit more. I just wanted to kind of, get a feel for it. Hello, hi. But my goodness, it is hot. It is. I'm in a suit, so I think that has something to do with it. And these lights have been on for a couple of hours now. That also has something to do with it. But little mini studio, what the heck? Kind of cool. So I didn't record too much that I remember. I don't know, we'll see when I'm editing this video how much I'm able to use, but I just highlighted a little bit of making the graphics, the 3D renders of the nominee title cards and the EAC title card and some bumpers and things like that, which were pretty neat. And then obviously I compiled the nominee videos, which was a first time for that. I did do it a little bit in last year's, I think for the MVP award I definitely did, and maybe for best video, but I didn't do it for all of them. And this year I wanted to do it for all of them. I wanted to showcase everybody. When I say here are the nominees, I wanted a whole video to play out, and so I did that for each award, and that took actually longer than I thought it was going to take. And all in all, like I said, I've been working on this since the end of December, really. Once I got the results of the form that I put out for you guys to submit your nominees, once I compiled that list, I got to writing the script pretty much right after Christmas, and have been working on this thing nonstop ever since. And so it was just great to see the support that it got. You guys knocked it out of the park with that, and we're just praising it. And I appreciate all the love that it got. We also hit 1,900 subscribers during the stream, or maybe before the premiere, who knows. But I just know that I woke up on Sunday morning and was kind of like, oh shoot, we hit 1,900 too. So thank you for that. I appreciate that. The road to 2,000, we're in the final stretch now. I think we can try and hit it by the end of the year. Who knows? We'll see. But yeah, I thank you for the constant support. I don't know what I do to deserve it, but I appreciate it nonetheless. And it was nice to do one big final. Not fine, but I don't want to say this. I said it in the pre-show. I want to hit on it a little bit more here. Obviously, you all know that I'm, currently in the college decision process, and I still haven't figured out where I'm going to go yet, but I do know that it's going to be far away from home. I'm going to have to live in a dorm or an apartment, most likely a dorm room, at least for my freshman year. And so that's definitely going to restrict what I can and can't produce and record as videos, especially depending on, the roommate situation and everything like that. But for the EACs especially, I figured I could maybe record it while I'm home for Christmas break, but really I would be cramming it in, and ultimately I know that I just can't produce something that is of, insane quality. So I wanted to go out with a bang this year. That's not to say that there's not going to be an EACs next year. There will be. I can tell you right now, all the comments were saying, can't wait to see next year's. There's no way you can top this one next year. Can't wait to see what you do. You're right. I can't top it. I'm not going to be able to, because it's not going to be possible. That's why I made this one as special as it possibly could be. So thank you. I still, I got plenty of time to figure out how I'm going to tackle that when it comes, and I don't want to upset anybody or disappoint anyone. I'm just prefacing that it's going to be a little difficult to produce a project quite like the one that I put on Saturday night while I'm in the confinements of a dorm room with a roommate, and with definitely a tighter schedule to make these videos. So I thank you for making this potential last official EAC the best one it possibly could have been. But there will be an award show next year. It just might not be the same that you're used to, and we'll see. Like I said, I'll update you in November. We got plenty of time. I don't even want to think about making next year's yet. So that's the distant future. We got plenty of time till that happens. So what are we going to do in the meantime? Usually after the EACs, I feel pretty burnt out and just tired of making videos because I cram it all into the end, and I use up all my editing juices, I guess, and I'm burnt out. I don't want to record anymore. That's not the case this year. I think because I actually did plan ahead and space it out and record and edit in increments, and I was prepared this year, and so I'm not burnt out this time around. I'm ready to just start making the next project. I'm ready to jump right into whatever's next. So I'm gonna stick to one video a week. That seems to be working well. There's part of me that wants to do more than once a week, and if it gets to that point, then maybe I will do 2 videos a week. This one doesn't count, by the way, for this. This is just an update video. There will be a video later this week that I think it's going to be a ranking things video, so stay tuned for that one, maybe on Friday or so. And then I also do have a something going on this weekend that's going to make for an interesting vlog for you guys to see, potentially, I want to say next week. See how fast I can edit it, but it'll be in the coming weeks. It'll be pretty interesting. But a ranking things video this week, and I'm trying to do once a month for the ranking things videos. I have a couple of topics that I'm gonna do over the like I said, the next few months for the ranking things. And then I also did a Throwback Thursday video in January, just kind of as a joke, because I came across it. Skylander Dude and I have been talking about that one for so long, and it was just kind of funny that I came across it. I just uploaded it for the heck of it and called it Throwback Thursday. But you guys seem to like it. I liked the idea of it, and so hey, if I come across a video that I did years ago that I kind of scrapped or just never got around to uploading, maybe I will upload it and start a little Throwback Thursday series, maybe once every couple of weeks, or whenever I get to it. Not gonna have a set, like, incremental schedule or anything, but it will definitely be more of those in the future if I can find any videos that I can dig up and try to make them watchable for you guys. I'll definitely do that. But other than that, there's really nothing off the top of my head that I want to do. When I do make my decision as to where I'm going to school, I do want to make a video on that, kind of mocking, I don't know if any of you guys, I'm a huge sports fan, I'm a huge basketball fan. LeBron James, the decision, his whole documentary that he did when he decided to go to Miami and join the Heat. I kind of want to do like a mock of that video for whichever school I decide to go to. So stay tuned for that. That'll be probably in the next month or two. I have to make my decision pretty soon, so we'll see when that happens. But other than that, I have nothing in plan, nothing in store, nothing planned. Like usual, we're just gonna roll with the punches, see what we can do. So thanks for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you have, we're gonna be super duper very much appreciated. Other than that, stick around because we got some fun stuff coming up. And have a good one. That's it. Later.